brothers and I are just finishing packing the truck. We are leaving for Zion National Park from Omaha, Nebraska. It should be about 1,150 miles. We've got a very long drive, so let's get it going. When we checked the forecast for the Zion area for the week that we would be there, it is nothing but rain and snow and cooler temperatures. So we're just hoping that the weathermen are incorrect and we end up having a nice sunny week. My brothers and I are taking this trip to Zion this year because as we are getting older, we're not able to see each other near as much as we used to or would like to, and we decided to make a pact and take a trip like this every single year, whether it's hiking, camping, fishing, just some sort of trip that gets all four of us together and we can bond just like we used to. When we finally arrived at the park, it was after hours, so we weren't able to get our parking pass or check in, so our plan was just to go to our campsite and set up camp and get our night started.
Loop F.
I don't know if they have
Loop
theirs.
D.
We're on F. We're not allowed to do.
Oh, we're on F?
Oh, that's pretty
So,
sweet. We should have brought a tarp
That's
like
Loop
that.
F right there, right?
Yeah.
This must be our parking spot.
Yes. What are we? Like 11 or something?
Look pretty sweet.
All right, boys, let's do
I
it.
wish I had one in the front of mine.
What, a camera? Oh, yeah.
Oh. That's why you don't feed the wildlife, I guess.
Squirrel bit me in less than a second. All the animals can hurt you. Do not feed them.
People refuse.
We stayed in the Watchman campground, which is designed specifically for tenters, and we've got a nice spot here, as you can see, nice and level. It comes with a picnic table and storage for your food, and also a sunshade. The site is also nice and close to our vehicle, probably about 50 yards away. That way we're able to keep most of our items in the vehicle while it's raining, trying to keep everything dry while we can. We bought a 10-person tent, so we have plenty of space to spread out our gear and dry off our clothes if needed. Feel free to watch us struggle setting this tent up for the next few hours.
What do you got for supper there, buddy?
Got a chicken and dumpling MRE.
Very nice. Cody, what do you got for supper?
I have menu 23.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Chicken with pasta and pesto sauce.
Ooh, that sounds good.
What do you got, Cole?
What I've got is also an MRE, and it's spaghetti with meat sauce. Carter, man, what do you got over there?
First off, I got a bag of tuna. And I didn't have a dry bag, so now my duffel bag's soaked and wet, and now all my clothes are wet. And so is my mattress.
Alright, now rip it open. Show us the front of it first.
Hold on, gotta throw away my knife. Don't want to cut anybody. Oh, I added way too much seasoning.
Carter, what do you got?
Tuna. Tastes like shit.
Coming?
Chicken dumpling.
Beautiful.
Tabasco.
I've got some wonderful spaghetti. I don't know how to work my flashlight.
See, it's the wrong way. I got apple cider though. I think I added too much water. That's like a drink.
The first night in the tent did go well. We all slept good and the tent did not leak even though it was pouring rain for most of the night, and we were able to figure out a game plan for our first day at the park. As we continued to check the weather, and the forecast for Zion Park did not change at all, even though we were extremely optimistic that it would. It's going to continue to be rainy, snowy, and cold throughout the week. So our first mission is to go to Walmart. We're going to Walmart to get Carter a rain suit because he only brought a rain jacket but no pants. And we're also planning to get a tarp to put over the sunshade. That way we have kind of a canopy and we're able to cook outside still without getting drenched.
Sounds good. Minnesota.
Finally got our tarp up, so now our rain shelter was ready for the next storm. As you can see, Cullen and Carter are using their binoculars looking up on one of the hills because they did spot some mule deer up on the hill. We've already seen quite a bit of wildlife on this trip so far, mostly mule deer, but the wildlife does come into the campground and even up to people's tents. This is a structure that they've got up at the visitor center that shows all the different trails throughout the park and shows the different rock structures and peaks that you can look off of. And here you can find information about each hike and what you can expect while you're on your journey. Our first hike was on the Watchman Trail. This is a moderately difficult hike lasting about 3.3 miles. It consists of minor drop-offs and ends at the viewpoint of the Towers of the Virgin, the Lower Zion Canyon, and Springdale.
So generous.
It's a very nice wave.
off throughout the day, so the trails were extremely muddy and slippery. Cullen has taken off his rain gear 5 or so times so far, hoping that it's going to stop raining, but the weather has only been getting worse. This was a recent rockfall sign, meaning that rocks have recently been falling down the cliff and onto the trail, so we were sure to go around this corner quickly so we were not in any danger.
Carter, wave your arms. Cullen, move around your backpack. I just can't tell where it is. That'll buff.
Here comes the hail! Woohoo! Yeah, this is great.
I could have
The second trail that we went on was the Paris Trail. This is considered an easy trail and is 3.5 miles long. It is paved throughout the entire trail and it follows the Virgin River from the Visitor Center to Canyon Junction.
All you get.
This lid definitely has not been opened since my Wyoming trip. It smells bad.
You haven't washed it since Wyoming?
It's been sitting in my bag.
That's been 3 years.
We had to cut our tarp here because the wind was catching it. So we cut off the ends and hopefully it actually stays on.
And hold on, we're supposed to get 6 to 12 inches of snow. And high winds, and my crotch ripped open within 10 minutes of buying these, so I'm going to return them.
A lot of returns
After I
going
wear
on.
it for 4 days.
Anybody have a 2? Cullen, drink.
Oh, why don't you say red?